Before. I did the very first show with Chef, so I've had the pleasure of presenting so many different items. We've done electric skillet in the past, but not like this. Let me right off the bat tell you why this is so incredible, and I do want to also mention, last hour we had upwards of 1,000 people calling, so if you can use that QR code, it's the way to do it, because today you're not just getting, oh, let me stand over here by the sunflower, you're getting this incredible skillet. Here's what you need to know. It's an electric skillet. It is your DuraPan. We sold over 5 million here at HSN. Chef is the #1 brand, the #1 culinary brand, but this skillet today is new. It's upgraded with a much, much larger capacity. It is 14 inches. 14 inches, by the way, is the largest size in the retail market. 14 inches in diameter. So we upgraded that, but and it's basically 6.2 quarts. The one we did before was 4, so you get a larger, way larger capacity, but we've also increased the wattage. It's 1,500 watts, so it's 20% more power than what it had in the past. All right, let me go over the colors, and then Chef is gonna show you the myriad of things that you are going to be able to do with this. So this is the sunflower. First time, 500. Okay, we need to say our goodbyes to that gorgeous sunflower. 500 left, never before in the skillet. Look at the apricot. Oh my, I happen to love the apricot. This is a brand new color, so we haven't done anything in this apricot, so enjoy the new color. We drop down to the red. Okay, you guys love red. Red is always our #1 color, and it is again in this hour. Next to it, right here in the middle, this is called Dusk. If you remember our original classic blue, that will be, again, okay, only about 900 left now in the Dusk, so that's a brand new color. Here is the turquoise, another one that we know and love. Underneath, the sage, brand new today. Gorgeous, gorgeous color. And then over here, we have the white, and I think the quantity is in the hundreds in the white, isn't it, Rob? Oh, no, we have 1,500 white. Okay, so we're okay in the white. The stone gray, and then the black. $59.95, your price. Today, lowest price we have ever had at $39.95. $39.95. And then free shipping and handling, because we're shipping everything that you buy throughout the day today. Free shipping and handling today and tomorrow. And then your 5 flex pay. It's $7.99 on any credit card. I want you to think ahead. I want you to think ahead to Mother's Day, Father's Day that's coming up. And I want you to realize that I know here in Florida it's already hot. You're not going to have to heat up the entire oven because you're going to be able to do it all. And oh, you're looking at the steamer, which needs a drum roll, because the steamer is way ahead of where we thought we would be. And I love that because we talked about this in the last hour, that you can double layer the steamers. We'll pop the steamer up on the screen so we can give you the information on the steamer. It also comes with a roasting rack, but the steamer is only $24.95. Incredible price on the steamer. So, and it's coming right up.
The other thing that you absolutely need is this.
Oh,
it is my lid rest. This just takes care of all your messes. So watch this. Here's a steamy lid. I lift it up. I bring it over here to my lid rest. I drop it down. So now we're not making a mess in our kitchen. All of that condensation runs down the front of the lid and gets trapped in our lid rest, which is what is so, so important. Okay, here's the steamer that you were telling everyone about, Bobby Ray. It is an absolute gem. It's gonna sell out. So if you want to pick it up, go ahead and grab it while you still can.
And look at it from the side. Can we show, because you see the capacity of all of these?
Deep.
Yeah, it's very deep.
It's a beautiful steamer. So they're my little bowels. And then in here, I'm going to reach over you, Bobby Ray, if I may. Man. I've gone ahead, I'm going to turn that down so you can see. That was on medium, by the way, bubbling away like that. Have a look at this short rib.
Look at that.
So you can go ahead and cook your beef so simply and easily. By the way, I beg your pardon, this is pork belly. What am I talking about? These gorgeous little pieces of pork belly. So you sear it off, first of all, in the hot pan, right? So you get that gorgeous color.
Because you can sear.
Then you want to go ahead and you want to slowly cook it, right? So you slowly cook it. You can see how it's all fork tender right now. By the way, this is how I serve it. Well, how you serve it is you just stick the lid on, you take it to the table, and then, of course, you call everyone to dinner and you're like, okay, dinner's ready. So the next thing that we do is you pick up your little bowls, right? This is a beautiful way to do it. And you just go ahead, you spoon it in there, and you get these beautiful little mouthfuls. Isn't that gorgeous? Just so delicious. But let me pour this out, because I want you to see the actual capacity that you're dealing with here, right? Because this is not a small pan. This
By
is
any
over
means.
6 quarters. Look at this. Look at that gorgeous pork belly, and you can just see how lovely and rich that flavour is. But here's the cool part, Bobby Ray, the cleanup. Because we're talking about DuraPan, all you're going to do is come on in here, give it a real quick wipe. By the way, the inside and the outside are both just as easy to clean, right? So then, there you go. You plug it back in, you're ready to cook again. That's what's so great. Right, so spotless, and that's what DuraPan is so brilliant at doing. It's so quick. Actually, let me do something silly. Let me throw cheese in here. I'm going to let this cheese burn, and then because this is not hot, right? This just had the pork in there. I'm going to let that cheese start to melt. Then it's going to burn. Oh, first I need to turn it on.
And you can turn it all the way up. We'll
turn it all the way up to 450 degrees. Over here, Bobby Ray, we've actually got our egg rings. I'd love to see the egg rings, if I may, so everyone can sort of see exactly how they come. Let me just take these out. Cool. By the way, we give you this little, I call it my little handle. They come in a set of 4. Thanks so much. I'll let you take those ones. But here they are, they're silicone, right? So this is what gives you those perfect, like, little...
They're perfect for poached. Like, I love poached eggs, and they're impossible. Like, I've always tried to, like, just drop the egg in the boiling water. It never works for me.
You're going to have to give me an update on how many of these we have left. We started the day with, I think, 1,000. We're down to 500, so... 100? Just 100?
Oh, 200. That's it. Final 200 left.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and flip my little potato cakes.
And look at how even. Everything cooks so evenly, and there's been no oil or grease.
No grease. You don't need it, Bobby Ray. That's what's so great. Now, let me lift the eggs. I don't think they're quite ready, but almost. Let me go ahead, lift those up. Oh, yeah, they're pretty good. Yeah, so this is how you get those perfect little rings.
And you can do individual, right? So you can put any kind of veggies that you want in those.
That's right. You can do those little egg bites that you see in different stores these days.
Which are expensive.
Which are really expensive. So this is a great way of doing sort of a griddle breakfast. You can flip these over if you want to, of course, or you can leave them sort of a little saucier. Totally up to you. I love that little utensil because you can get into all the corners. Anyway, I'll stop talking about it if we've only got 100 of them.
Yeah, well, exactly. They're going to be gone. We're popping up all those numbers, obviously, again on the screen for everybody.
So, of course, when it comes time to serve, you've got your potato latkes, you've got your eggs. So anything that you can imagine doing in a griddle, you can also do here in your 14-inch skillet. Now, I call it a skillet because that's exactly what it is, but of course, it's also a wonderful slow cooker. You can roast in this, you can steam in it. I'm going to show you the controls. So you can see here I'm cooking this on high, that's 450. And we'll keep that one up on nice and high as well. In fact, I'll go ahead and I'll stick my pork ribeyes in there.
Let's do it. Those are coming up.
So that's high, 450. I can turn it down to medium. So this is what you're going to simmer on, a medium. If you turn it all the way down to low, well, that's where you're going to be using as a keep warm. So this is a buffet as well. So when you've got a crowd coming over...
That's a great idea.
This is the biggest skillet on the market, Bobby Ray.
Sure is.
Look at this. Cheese bubbling away. Watch this. Absolutely nothing
that does it
to that pan.
Look at that. And you know, you never have to worry about any of your flavors interacting, right? So we say you can go from fish to pancakes on down the line. Now, this is so cool because this where, you know, we talk about the steamer that's been so popular. You can buy 2 of them and you can layer them.
You sure can. So the steam will come up through the steam, of course. Let me go ahead and lift the lid. I'll show you what we've got going on. I threw some pot stickers in there. Underneath that, we've got some gorgeous fish. Have a look at that beautiful white fish. I'll go ahead. And now, of course, if you want to add aromatics to the liquid, be my guest. You go ahead and you add the aromatics. So I've thrown some lemon, some garlic, some onions. You just go ahead and mix that around. These are my utensils, by the way, you guys. These are developed just for this pan. It is a nylon utensil, so very, very strong. And then the overlay is silicone. So it's a nylon and silicone mix,
which is
so you get flex where you want it, the strength where you want it.
Perfect, Chef.
So it is a set of 2.
And there's the number for the steamer, 863-510. And I should tell you, we do not have anywhere near the same quantity in the steamer as we have in the today's special. So and we're way, way ahead of where we thought we would be.
Just like our sunflower, we'll be kissing it goodbye pretty soon.
Exactly.
Now, when you pick up on that steamer, though, Bobby Ray, you also get the rack. So let me, again, put my lid in my lid rest over there.
That chicken looks so
Check
good.
this out. This is actually the side of the steamer. Have you got a steamer there,
yes,
Amanda,
right
so
here.
I can show everyone?
Sure do.
I'll pop that to one side. Oh, thanks, Bobby Ray. So this actually, the base pops straight on out, and the reason we've done that is so you can take the side of the steamer, and now you can roast a whole chicken. Gosh. So we're actually roasting, right? There's the chicken there. So, of course, the lid would never fit because the walls wouldn't be big enough.
Right.
But what we've done for you, we've given you the steamer, right, with the bottom that pops out. So now I can actually roast in this.
Wow, brilliant.
It really,
brilliant,
I tell you what,
Chef.
if you ever pick up on an accessory, this is the one to do it because that steamer is everything, and you also get that rack.
And you get the rack as well that goes right along with it. So I know we've been popping that number a lot up on the screen. And you know what's glorious today?
Rack.
To pick up all these additional items because everything has 5 flex and free shipping.
So there's the rack.
Oh, that
now,
looks
by
so
the way, you can flip the rack over and use it as a steamer. So the rack is lower. I'll show it to you. So we've actually put it higher on one side than the other. So this way you'll use it as a roasting rack because you want it nice and close to the bottom.
Gotcha.
You want to use it as a steamer and have a bit more height so you can put more liquid. You can use it as a steamer on that side. So the steamer and rack are a must. I'm going to come back to this because I want to get cooking over here, Bobby Ray. I need you to see the capacity. By the way, your burgers that you saw me cooking with, these are my beef burgers. You can cook them from frozen.
See, I never thought about that. I always thought... Are you cooking them then on a lower heat initially?
No. You crank the heat. You're going to get caramelization on both sides.
Okay.
Because it's DuraPan, you don't need oil and butter. You can see how I can just shake those around so simply. So it is a saute pan, but it is also the greatest slow cooker that you've ever seen. I'm going to show you this here.
Love it for this.
We actually chopped up some turkey chili, some turkey burgers. Again, steamy lid, needs a lid rest, so you pop that down there. You can see all of that condensation running down the front of the lid and not making a mess. But check this out. I'll get that over there, out of my way.
Perfect.
I'll bring all my bowls. Now, I've told you my boys play in a band, right? So band practice is every Sunday morning at my house.
Oh, how fun is that? So who plays
cool?
what?
Hudson's on the guitar, Emerson's on the drums. And check this out. After band practice, I've got a bunch of hungry kids at my house, right?
Bet.
So I can do turkey chili for 1, 2, 3, 4.
Keep going, 4.
So I'm going to spoon out 8
Several
bowls,
bands.
right? Yeah, you could invite the neighbours band as well. Right, so these are big scoops of that turkey chili. Now, after feeding 8 people, guess what? I've still got half a pot left, a little bit of garnish.
Yeah, you probably have 8 more bowls in there.
You could easily do another 8, right?
Oh,
so
my
when you're talking about quantity, this is 6.5 quarts.
Capacity.
It is giant.
And the last one we did, Chef, was 4.
That's right.
So, I mean, this is the largest capacity we've ever had. And by the way, first of all, I want to say thank you. And if you can go use that QR code, because we want to make sure that you can get in and get yours. A little over 400 only left in that gorgeous sunflower. But definitely think ahead. And think ahead, first of all, summertime. It's so hot. I mean, I do anything not to have to heat up the oven in my kitchen. You don't have to heat up the oven. Because again, as we're showing you, you can do absolutely everything in this skillet.
Well, Bobby Ray, check this out. Into the stock pot, this is the leftover from the 8 portions that we've already poured.
Oh, my
It half fills a normal size stock pot. Right, so that just shows you that incredible capacity that that is left over. So, of course, the cleanup, you've seen me do this again and again and again.
Yep.
All you do is come right around.
Ooh, we love our DuraPan.
You wipe that baby clean and you start
over
cooking
5
again.
million. Over 5
million.
million sold, Chef, here at HSN. By the way, that's another thing. And this skillet is not only brand new, upgraded, completely exclusive, but you know what we were saying a little earlier, what can't you do with it?
Right.
You can make anything and everything in it, and it's going to really make your life so much easier, whether you're cooking for 2 people or you're cooking for 22, as we said. You easily have that capacity to it. It's not like the old skillets. We laughed about that, right, Chef? Remember the one your mom had, my mom had, everything stuck to it.
Exactly. Now, I'm just checking the oil here, Bobby Ray, because you never want to fry over 350 degrees. And yes, you'll be able to fry. I'm actually doing a beautiful big schnitzel. Wolfgang would be proud of me.
Oh, he would be so proud.
So look, I tell you what, it's great to be able to fry at the right temperature and also have the right amount of space. So you can see this is a giant schnitzel. This probably feeds 2 or 3 people.
Oh, easily.
But you can see it right there. It literally is hanging off the side of the plate.
And I noticed, like, it's not splattering everywhere.
Right.
So that's why 350, no higher than
350, which is why you want that kinetic thermometer.
Definitely.
Yes, it tells you the internal temperature of your steaks, but also of your liquids. So
Great
whether
idea.
you're doing, whether you're frying, whether you're doing a seafood boil, I mean, look at here.
Oh,
I mean,
wow.
are you kidding me, you guys? Look at that beautiful crab
and you serve it this way. See, you just unplug.
You would serve it straight
Take it right
in
to the table.
Yep, you'd drop the lid on, of course, you'd bring it on through to the table, but just so you get to see the capacity, let me show you. We must be getting so close on that yellow. I think we're down to our last couple of hundred.
Oh, yes, we are. Oh, my
crab.
gosh, look
Oh,
at
my
this.
goodness. Sausage, potatoes, corn. You know, whether it's a chili, whether it's a bolognese, whether it's, you know, just the capacity of this pan is everything. It is the largest skillet on the market. 14 inches. Like I said, you would definitely serve it in here, but I'm just going to show you this because I can. Have a look at the quantity of food.
Look
I mean,
at
it's
that.
almost spilling out of the bowl.
Yeah, exactly.
And of course, the cleanup, Bobby Ray,
Right.
is a wipe.
And
That's
you know
it.
what? This is the lowest price it's ever been, too, Chef.
That's right.
So
And
who
you'll
does
never
that? We
see it
make
again.
it bigger, give you a larger capacity, give you more power, and today it is the lowest price it has ever been. Let me quickly go over all the colors, because some of them we're almost ready to say our goodbyes to. Starting off with, of course, that gorgeous sunflower in the yellow. We've never done the sunflower. We have about 400 only left here. First time ever to do this color in the skillet underneath. That is brand spanking new. That is that gorgeous apricot. Look at the red. The red is in the lead. Next to it in the center is another new color. That is our dusk. And then the blues, the turquoise blue that we do with Chef all the time that you love. But the sage, that's another new one. So if you're thinking about several family members, right? You're thinking ahead, Mother's Day, Father's Day, holiday shopping, which many people are already doing. White, beautiful in the white, and then we have the classic stone gray, and we have the classic black. This is $7. I want you to think about this. On any credit card, debit card, PayPal, Apple Pay, $7.99, no interest whatsoever, right? And it's not layaway. We will immediately ship it to your home. And listen, if you do not yet have the HSN card, today, because of Customer Appreciation Month, and we are wrapping it up. It is almost the end of the month. It all ends on Tuesday. Today, we're giving you $40. You could get this home for free.
Isn't that crazy?
Free, for nothing, Chef.
I mean, and we have so many brand new customers. I'm so glad that you're joining us, you guys.
Yes, we'll give you an update on that. That's a great point.
Have a look at that ridiculously crispy golden brown schnitzel. I mean, the flavor, you can still see it's still bubbling in there. My goodness, absolutely divine. So, fry in. I'm making a caramel in here, Bobby Ray. Who would have thought that I could just throw sugar? I mean, that's literally melting the sugar right before your eyes. We'll come back to it. In fact, let me put a little bit more. I'll make a really big, rich caramel. Okay, now, back over here. You saw me throw my burgers in just a minute ago. I'm sorry if I'm using these and we've already sold out, but I love using them so much, I refuse to put them down.
No.
Beef burgers, are they golden brown? Oh, yes.
And,
this is
and
from
these
frozen.
were frozen. Frozen fried. I've never done this before like that.
Right, and then over here, turkey burgers, gorgeous. And every single one of them will look just as beautiful as the last.
Are you cooking those on medium heat, Chef?
I've got this cranked up to 450, so this is on high.
On high, okay.
Right, so I want that beautiful deep colour. Then, of course, I can go ahead, hit it with the cheese. Now, because I can use my lid, right, and that's one of the great things about having the lid will actually trap in the steam and melt the cheese for me. We call it look and cook. You can look right on through the lid. It's tempered glass. Let's show everyone how we build this machine, Bobby Ray. We've got an animation. And I tell you what, when you understand the detail we go to, 14 inches, first of all, the biggest on the market, is it 6.2 or
6.2?
3 quarts. Here's the cool thing. It's die cast, right? So it's made out of aluminum, so it's lightweight.
So you get your even heat.
Exactly, but we die cast the heating element in. What that means is the heating element is inside. It's infused into the aluminum.
Interesting.
Otherwise, you can sit it underneath. It's much cheaper to make it that way, but you don't get the same even heating. 3 inches in depth.
Crazy.
It's so big and so generous, and that's why we love it so much. And of course, the beautiful part is it is just so easy to get get the great results here. Now, I've got one of your favorites. This is the Faroe Island salmon.
Oh, that's salmon.
Isn't it so good?
It's always been a customer pick, and if you're someone like me who basically would not eat salmon anywhere,
that's right,
you are in for such an incredible treat. And we probably still have some on our website, so you can check all of that out. And I do want to remind you, pick up the steamer. Over 18,000 now spoken for. And look, right around the corner, you're going to be seeing a clock that's coming up on your screen. Please do not miss this. You know, this today's special, when we offer you a value like this, where, first of all, you're saving another $7.50, because that's the shipping and handling, and the shipping and handling today is free. And the flex pay, so it's for $7.99 on any credit card. You won't even notice that on a credit card. And like I said, we immediately will ship this right to your home too, Chef.
Well, look at this. This is a big old skirt steak. Salmon, skirt steak. Come on down here. It's Memorial Day around the corner. Look at these pork ribeyes. My pork ribeyes are back in stock, and yes, you can get them right. Look at the caramelization, Bobby Ray. And the great thing about this, look, I can pull it all to one side, right?
Oh, Chef, can I tell them?
Please.
The pork ribeyes, we have only like 500 left now, and we had to force quantity over to have them for this show, so you might want to pick those up before we get to them in this hour.
That's a good idea. They are absolutely delicious. Look at all those vegetables. So you're doing an entire dinner for 4 people in the one pan. That's what's so great.
So the cleanup, again, so you're not not heating up the oven, but you're not using multiple different pans to prepare your meal also.
Exactly. Bobby Ray, here are the egg rings, right? Now, you can use them this way, and you can use them this way. What's the difference? Well, one's going to give you a circle. If you flip it around, which is why I built it like that, one's going to give you a square. So it depends on the shape you want. Now, they're silicone. They can go in the dishwasher when you're done using them. But I actually made crab cakes. So once you've got them set into the shape, you just pull those out. You can buy 1 set. You can buy 2 sets.
Great idea.
So here's what's so cool. These come out. Let me just grab my little utensil.
Because we'll let you know if the three-piece set, there's anything left.
We need to give them just a little bit more time. Let me show you how I build them, though. I'll just move these over, grab myself another one. You know what? I'll do a square one for you as well. So all you do is you reach on in. This is my crab mix, right? You push that straight on down, just like that, into the bottom. And that'll give me a round one. Now, if I wanted to use a square one...
You know, these are good for portions also, Chef.
Oh, yeah. Well, now you're making homemade crab cakes. Think of the money you're going to save. Because what do you spend on a crab cake in a restaurant? I mean, Bobby Ray, free shipping and handling on every single item that we're selling today.
So the egg rings, and that's the number there, 713-698. The egg rings are only $18.95. I mean, that's it. And by the way, that we talk about not just the 5 Flex, but 5 Flex and free shipping on absolutely everything. So, and let me tell you, this is why we have right now hundreds and hundreds of people that are calling, and a lot of people also that have made their first purchase to HSN. We thank you so much for that. I mean, dozens and dozens in just this hour alone. Look, you couldn't get a better first purchase because, you know, Chef and I were talking about this a lot in the last hour. This is what you're going to use every day.
Every single day.
Every meal.
And by the way, you see no oil go into the pan. You want to use that olive oil that we're offering today,
Chef,
but that's at the end. You don't want to cook with it. You want to use it as a finishing oil. Have a look at the salmon. Golden brown.
Perfect.
All of them perfectly seared every single time. And that's what you want. You don't want to overcook salmon. You want to just get that beautiful golden color, right? Now, you could add a little bit of white wine. You could just give that a little shaky shake. I'll come back and finish that with my olive oil in just a moment. But we put a little bit of the butter that comes with the ribeyes on the pork ribeyes.
That's a garlic butter, garlic herb butter.
Garlic and herb. And we're going to just go ahead. Actually, I'll just check the temperature because you never want to undercook pork.
And the pork will be coming up next. And we're down to only 500 left of those. And that kinetic thermometer.
And then you just pull that out.
Pull it out. It's a new one.
Pull that out. I cut my nails, Bobby Ray, so I've got absolutely no fingernails at the moment. But you can see right there, look, we're at 165. How far do you have to cook pork? Roll it on over. It gives you all of the information. Pork 160. Okay, good. We're ready to go. So you take those pork ribeyes out, and then, of course...
And, you know, we're not by any means filling this pan the skillet to capacity.
No.
I mean, by any means, and you can even just see that. I mean, obviously, we could have probably put, what, at least 3 more, if not 4 more pieces of pork ribeyes in there.
But
so
we've also stir-fried all these vegetables in
yeah,
that
I love
same
that.
pan.
That's a great idea,
Isn't that so cool? So you just go ahead.
And if you're trying to say, you know, watch your weight, save calories, the fact that you can do all of this cooking without oil, and plus basically when you're doing that, you're just enhancing the flavor. Okay, a clock is coming up on your screen. We have only about 5 minutes remaining in the presentation of our today's special. What are you waiting for? All I can say to anyone out there is, look, Chef is our #1 culinary brand, our #1 brand here at HSN, and we took a skillet that we've done a version of in the past that was a customer pick, and we made it so much better. We made it better, increased the capacity. It's 14 inches, which is the largest on the market. We've enhanced the speed, I mean the wattage is 1,500 watts. And then we gave it to you at the lowest price ever of $39.95. You know what's I think you will appreciate this when you get it home and then you realize you're gonna use it in the morning. You're gonna make your eggs. You're gonna grill your sandwiches in it. You're gonna turn around, you're gonna make your meat. You're gonna do a one-pan meal. You're gonna use it every single day. You'll wipe it out. You're not spending hours cleaning, and everything comes out to perfection. And you can even sear. So there's a clock that is already up there, but my gosh, for $7.99 and free shipping and handling
and by the way,
on any credit card.
With the salmon, reach for the Californian oil.
The California one,
because it has just a tiny bit of peppery note to it. I just love it. A little bit of citrus as well. This oil is sensational. It is an extra virgin. It is cold pressed. You're getting a pack of 2. Those gorgeous dark bottles are dark to protect the oil. We did a little demonstration. You can go watch it at hsn.com if you missed it.
Definitely.
But the good news is you haven't missed purchasing the oil. It's still available.
It is a world launch. We just launched it in the last hour. There's the number 009794. And by the way, I think we only have about 700 or something like that left in the auto ship. I bought mine yesterday. As I said, it is so incredibly delicious, and they're both very different. They both have very distinctive flavors to them, Chef.
I mean, look at these crab
cakes. That's 17 ounces each, by the way.
Amanda just beat me to it because she could see them getting beautiful and golden brown. You know, again, not cooking in any oil. We're going to save that oil, and we're going to finish it with that extra virgin olive oil at the end. So whether you're doing crab cakes or whether you're doing eggs, Bobby Ray, look at my eggs.
Look at the eggs.
Now, I mean, imagine doing a big scramble like this. Looks like it's stuck, doesn't it, guys? Wait for it. It's DuraPan, you guys. Nothing sticks.
I love it. Okay, color time. I'm going to jump back over, and with only a little over 2 minutes remaining, and I do, again, want to say thank you so much with so many people that are calling, so if you can use that QR code, because I want to make sure that you have the opportunity to get yours. It's a sunflower. Happy? Can you imagine? 300 remaining in the sunflower. And just like I was saying a little earlier, imagine like giving this, this would be perfect for the Beekman boys, right? And they are coming up next. But imagine taking this, getting it for Mother's Day, maybe putting some little different sauces or like some kind of ingredients to make a cake or whatever inside and give it as a gift. It would be a great gift. Here is the apricot. That is brand new, new. And then underneath that, we have the red, which you know and love. In the center, we have it in that dusk. So the dusk is another new color that we've never done before. This is that classic turquoise color. And then underneath, that sage. That is another brand new color. And then basically kind of like the OGs over here, we have the white, we have the stone gray, and we have the black. We are offering this today with the new upgrade with a larger capacity, 14 inches. The last one we did was 4 quarts. This is 6.2 quarts. And then you're getting more power to it. And we're doing it at the lowest price ever at $39.95. And then when you throw in the free shipping and handling, that's saving you another $7.50. And the fact that it's on 5 flex pay, $7.99 on absolutely any credit card at all. But you're going to use it every day. And the fact that it is so portable, right? You're going to cook your meal. You're going to take out the probe. You're going to bring it right over from the kitchen to the table. Cleanup is a breeze because it's brought to you in our amazing DuraPan, which we, like I said, over 5 million DuraPans have been sold here at HSN. And whatever you're preparing in it, whether breakfast, lunch, dinner, you name it, the chili,
I love you mentioned
burgers.
cleanup.
Yes.
Because the best way to make the best way to clean up
Yeah.
is not to make a mess, right?
Yeah.
So look at my steamy, messy lid. That's all the splatter that happens during the burger. Watch this. I pick it up, I pop it in my lid rest.
Perfect.
Okay? These burgers are absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to just go ahead and lift them up. Thank you for your orders, guys. We're sold out on that beautiful little 3-piece skillet set, so thank you so much for your orders.
Yes, thank you so much.
And the turkey and the beef burgers. Oh, yeah.
Oh, as you're looking at those delicious burgers, the steamer, the steamer, the steamer. And the steamer, as we mentioned today, my gosh, thousands